The tomato is growing a poison. It's a secondary metabolite. And so the two substances that I looked at was, tomatolectins and saponins. So you have these glycoalkaloid poisons, which fat accumulate. There are steroidal structured molecules. It looks a bit like cholesterol with something hanging off the top. And these things are membrane disruptors. So when they go into your gut, they are able to disrupt the membrane of the epithelium. It's there specifically to form that relationship between the animal population that eats it, and it's there specifically to alter the vigor of an animal in order to tune the populations that eat the tomato. We have this kind of connectivity between the plants and the animal kingdom. Tomatoes, they're a cash crop. They grow almost everywhere. Huge volumes of these things are grown. They can be grown and stored immature for months, and then they can be ripened with ethylene gas. They have an umami flavor, which is pleasant for us. So it's a massive commercial crop. So it's a food of commerce. And a food of commerce, as we discussed in the last podcast, not necessarily the food of health.
If you cook your tomatoes, you are reducing the lectin content. This is one of the anti-nutrients in tomatoes. So if you still want to have tomatoes, I would recommend cooking them more often. Also, another interesting fact to note, in Italy, they remove the seeds and the skin, and they believe, and there's different sort of theories that show that this makes tomatoes healthier just by simply peeling the tomatoes and removing the seeds as well. So there's different ways to consume foods, right? Like cooking,